person I trust on earth is brother here.
Okay.
Now, if they want to get in there and fight it out, duke it out, and what's left over is fine for us. We don't care. But I'm going to tell you something. People are coming up to us. They're saying, Stray Cats, why are you bad? Stray Cats, why are you good? Let me tell you something. We hadn't changed. We're the same whether you root for us or whether you don't. I'm going to tell you something. When we look out there in the crowd and we're beat down and we can't hardly move, and I see that little child on the front row that's tearing its eye crying saying, Stray Cats, get up. We're going to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. And SCW, we're going to rain down upon you like the apocalypse.
Mike Hart, I'm sure you echo what Brother Ray Chase is saying.
We came here with a lot of intentions to SCW. The main thing was taking over. Right now, there's so many little groups running around with bad attitudes and bad haircuts. But I tell you what, I see these fans out here tonight with the Stray Cat emblem. We got people cheering for us. We're two men on a mission. And we're going to take over the SCW. We're going to make the people happy. And most of all, we're going to take that gold home to us.
Let me tell you something, Bill. SCW folks, we're bad people, but I'm going to tell you something. You haven't seen bad yet, but it's coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Stray Cats, Brody Ray Chase and Mike Hart. Let's go to the ring and Jim Lewis.
Stray Cats mean business, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the third match of the evening. In the ring at this time, from Puerto Rico, this is El Toro. From Dallas, Texas, this is Diablo.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Dollar makes his way to the ring. Against
with a 15-minute
El
time
Toro. This has started out very fast, as you can already see. As Freedom Fighter makes his way to ringside, Johnny Dollar with a flying body press against El Toro, and El Toro takes for the high ground. And Jim Lewis, already what an exciting hour we've had.
Bill, I tell you what, it's been so good. I've been wanting to buy a ticket and sit with the fans myself.
I'll tell you, folks, if you have not seen Southern Championship Wrestling in person, make your way to an arena near you. Remember, you will be seeing the finest in professional wrestling. The finest wrestlers in the world are coming to Southern Championship Wrestling.
That's right, Bill. Maybe you last week at Monster Bash, for the fans at home that missed it.
Oh, boy.
There was very few seats left. Bill, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Jim Lewis. El Toro again takes to the high ground. I tell you, Johnny Dollar's in here to fight. He's already cranked up from what happened earlier on this evening. And as you said, going back to what you were talking about, look at this. I'll tell you. Monster Bash was a rousing success. What a crazy night it was. I'll tell you, some changes took place, but I don't think anything was settled, Jim Lewis. I think everything just intensified.
The only thing it did was just magnify everything to go into Rifle War 96.
That's exactly what it did.
On November the 9th in Lawrence, South Carolina, at Lawrence County Fairgrounds. Fans, if you missed Monster Bash, it's just going to be an instant replay. That's all it's going to be. A lot of scores will settle, but a lot of differences in feuds started.
I was just about to mention the fact that not only did we see not anything really get settled, we saw some things start up and crank up, and already at a fever pitch, like this Jack Renegade SW Steel thing. I tell you, these two men hate each other.
Right.
Johnny Dollar with that roll up, 1, 2, and only a count of 2. Only a count of 2 for Dollar. And El Toro slow to get to his feet. Dollar on the top rope. Dollar on the second rope. Comes off with a double chop across the neck, and El Toro to the back of the neck. El Toro does not look like he's in very good shape right now. El Toro now working on Johnny Dollar, and I can't believe this. I'll tell you, El Toro has come back. What a tough guy El Toro is. Whoa! Through the rope. Count of 3 and it's over with. Johnny Dollar, your winner. And I'll tell you, El Toro took quite a beating.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Johnny Dollar.
Fans, don't go away. When we return, the Stray Cats are going to take on the Road Hog. Yes, the Stray Cats are going to take on JW and SW Steel.
Is that Stray Cats music?
I think so, yeah. Where's Joe Harley's music?
Go ahead and play that for the Stray Cats. Play them first. Rewind it. Do that. Exit again.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, the Stray Cats take on SW and JW Steel. Don't go away.
We deliver this match right here, ladies and gentlemen, by some of our fans that asked for this match. So when you ask SCW, we deliver. In the ring at this time, from the back alley, Brody Ray Chase and Mike Hart, the Stray Cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Stray Cats have a tough night in for them tonight. Coming to the ring at this time, I don't envy either one of these teams. Referee Jason Winterhawk. Comes out to check. Lewis. People have been waiting and looking and for SCW and JW Steel to be back together, and here they are tonight, back together, SCW and JW Steel. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? No time. And here we go, Jim Lewis. All four men in the ring at the same time. James Mahomes calls for the bell. I'll tell you, folks, we finally have a little bit of order here restored by Mr. James Mahomes, senior referee with Southern Championship Wrestling. Brody Ray Chase ducks one forearm, but he is caught with a neck breaker with another one by JW Steel as he spun him around. He tags SW. A hard left hand to the midsection. Whipped into the rope. Hard elbow to the chest of Brody Ray Chase. And I'll tell you, the Stray Cats are in for a fight tonight. We have seen a lot of action. Oh, folks, I know you heard that chop. That's a rough one. JW looks on as SW covers Brody Ray Chase for a 2 count. And Brody Ray Chase coming right back. And he tags in the Dreammaker, Mike Hart. And he's got a bulldog. Down he goes. And I'll tell you, like them or not, folks, these Stray Cats are very tough individuals, but no tougher than their opponents tonight. JW and SW Steel. As they have him in the corner, they have SW in the corner, whip him out. Oh, my goodness. Neck to the, knee to the back of the neck. Only a count of 2, and I thought that was it right there, folks, I'll tell you. Into the rope, flying, arm drag. Count of 2, only a count of 2. And I'll tell you, I don't know how SW got out of that. He is hanging on for dear life, that's all. Knee lift right to the nose of Brody Ray Chase. And now the Steel brothers, I'll tell you, if you want to mix it up, these guys can do it. Double whip into the rope and a double elbow to Brody Ray Chase. JW with a hard forearm to the back of the neck. SW goes up to the top rope. And right across the ribs goes SW Steel. And Brody Ray Chase fires back and a chop that sends SW Steel to the mat. Fans, it has been great to have you. We have had an exciting hour. Quickly, time is running out on us this hour. What a night we've had as the Stray Cats check SW Steel with a double forearm smash. Setting him up for a suplex, I'll tell you right now, from the second rope, and down goes SW Steel. And that may be it. That may be the night. And a cocky, arrogant cover, and it just doesn't work. I think were it not for that arrogant cover, I think Mike the Dreammaker Hart, would have had a pin and a cover there. From the top rope, SW
Steel. Do not throw anything into the ring. If you do, you will be asked to leave.
Whipped into the rope. Caught. Neck breaker by Brody Ray Chase.
Get up!
I'll tell you, SW Steel has really taken a beating. He has been in for most of the duration of this match and just slapped around, and I'll tell you, that just made him irate, and he fires back on Brody Ray Chase with those lefts, and Brody Ray right back with that hard right hand across the ropes, and here's JW Steel over the top rope and kicks Brody Ray Chase right in the back. For a man the size of JW Steel to come flying over that top rope like that, I'll tell you, fans, it takes a lot of agility and a lot of ability. Double chop to the neck area of Brody Ray Chase, and he is on the retreat right now. Another one by JW Steel as he tags in SW. And I'll tell you, this has been tit for tat, back and forth. I'll tell you, the Stray Cats have a lot of fans here tonight. There's no doubt about that. Back-to-back suplex. And I'll tell you, SW Steel hit hard on the neck. And Mike Hart, as he kind of teased the crowd. And, oh, hello. No night work for him this evening. And he's going to do it again, I'll tell you, folks. I cannot believe referee Jason Holmes is letting this continue. Mike Hart not only trying to humiliate SW Steel, but trying to do bodily injury to the man, permanent injury, I might say. Brody Ray Chase back in the ring and a hard forearm to the back of the head. And again, he hits him. And by the neck. JW trying to get in the ring to help his brother, and Jason Holmes is just distracted. Brody Ray Chase, and I'll tell you, these guys know how to work a referee. They not only know how to work in the ring, but they know how to work a referee. And SW Steel fires back with a tape left hand, and I'll tell you, he is still feeling the effects of some of the fights he's had in the past. And down to the mat goes SW Steel, and Brody Ray Chase across the knee with a forearm. I'll tell you, they taunt JW, and a chokehold, a blatant choke by Mike Hart, right in the middle of the ring. James Mahone sees nothing, and I don't know how long this is going to continue. I'll tell you, whipped into the rope again, goes, and a DDT in the middle of the ring by SW Steel. There was a desperation move, Jim Lewis, and I'll tell you, what an exciting hour we have seen. Backdrop, back suplex by Mike Hart, and I'll tell you, he has SW Steel in a bad situation. He has him in the middle of the ring. And that's a bad place to have him. Step over toe and across. Step over toe hold by Brody Ray Chase. And he's putting a lot of pressure on the leg of SCW Steel, and down across the knee goes Brody Ray Chase. And I'll tell you, and again, taunting JW Steel, and now the fans, and here is a roll-out by SW, but he's got him in the ropes, and here comes Mike Hart, and now JW tries to interfere and tries to intervene on his brother's behalf, and all that does, as we have a suplex in the middle of the ring, all that does is cause the referee James Mahomes to turn his back and not see what's going on, a count of two, and only a count of two, and SW Steel still will not go down for the count. But once again, across the knee of SW Steel goes Brody Ray Chase, and he's got that knee and leg locked, and I'll tell you, working on it, wincing down on it, and this has got to be desperately painful for SW Steel. He has been in there a good 7-10 minutes now, I tell you. And look at Mike Hart. Mike Hart, these guys having a good time no matter what they're doing. I think I'd pay a little more attention. I think I'd pay a little more attention to what's going on in the ring than I had taking care of pacifying some of their so-called fans. Got the blatant chokehold by Mike Hart in the middle of the ring. And now he's just resting his leg, choking SW Steel. He can't get up. And now James Mahone sees it. And I'll tell you, the Steel brothers are in trouble tonight. They're really in for a match tonight, isn't it? And choking SW Steel is Brody Ray Chase, and I cannot believe what is going on. Referee James Mahone trying to restrain JW Steel and puts him back on the outside of the ropes at the turnbuckle. And I'll tell you, I do not understand how SW Steel with a foot across the throat. I don't understand, Jim Lewis, how SW Steel's taking this. I really don't.
He definitely needs a tag, Bill.
He needs a respite, and he needs one badly. Working on the hamstrings as he goes over Mike Hart, and I'll tell you, that'll take a man's hands out in a hurry. Not at all caring about rules as he uses the fist on the head of SW Steel, and JW has had just about enough. And once again, James Mahone puts him on the outside. And once again, fans, I have to question. Figure 4 in the middle of the ring. SW Steel and Brody Ray Chase has got it locked in. And folks, I'll tell you, this could very definitely be it. Very definitely. And Brody Ray Chase uses the rope for added pressure and a count of 2, but SW is back up. He is in a lot of pain. He is trying to turn the figure 4 on Brody Ray Chase, and he does. But Brody Ray Chase, as in comes Mike Hart to save his partner. And I'll tell you, with that reverse, that could have been over right there. We could have seen a pin right there. Brody Ray Chase almost set himself up for a loss there. Back in the middle of the ring. As he tries to turn him, Boston Crab, Brody tries to sit down on him. Brody Ray Chase sitting down on him, and that is putting a lot of pressure on the back and the lower abdominal muscles of SW Steel, and they're not meant to bend that way and go that way. And I'll tell you, I don't know. And look at SW Steel fight back and throw Brody Ray Chase over. And Chase back at him, and a kick to the back, and then a forearm to the chest. And Jim Lewis, no matter which way you turn, it seems the Stray Cats are there to meet you.
And he made a tag, Bill.
And he finally made a tag. Here's JW Steel, and he is hot. Slams Brody Ray Chase, puts Mike Hart up and across the head, and Brody Ray Chase and Mike Hart, and they are stunned. And I'll tell you, and we've got a melee right now, ladies and gentlemen. Brody Ray Chase and SW Steel on the outside of the ring, and they are fighting it out as they work their way back toward the locker room. I don't know what's going on the security rope, on the security tape, and I'll tell you, folks, and down right in the floor, right in front of the fans. SW Steel puts the forearm to Brody Ray Chase, and Mike Hart flattens J.W. Steele in the middle of the ring. And I don't know exactly what's going on. I'll tell you, we have really had a fight here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Neck breaker by Mike Hart. And I'll tell you, that could very well be all for Mr. J.W. Steele. And a forearm to the middle of the back, small of the back. And I'll tell you, they are really working over J.W. and SCW Steele. And I don't see how they can continue to do this. As he uses his own strap, he uses his strap to choke. Using his strap to choke J.W. Steele right in the middle of the ring. I cannot believe this. I tell you, and here's Brody Ray Chase in again. Folks, I tell you, I don't see how J.W. Steele can hang on for very much longer. It's got to be agonizing for SW. He's been in that situation. And SW really is not in any shape to return to the ring right now. He needs a bit more of a rest. He needs all the air he can get, Bill. He really does. But I don't know how long this can last with J.W. Steele in the situation he's in. And missing is Brody Ray Chase, and I'll tell you, he could have very easily took that knee out, landing on it. JW knee. That's it right there. And JW goes to work on him, pulls him over to the corner to SW Steele, and up to the top rope goes SW Steele across the leg. And I'll tell you, this could be a submission hold as he reps up that leg. And Brody Ray Chase is in agonizing pain right now. Jim Lewis, I do not know how much longer he can hang on. Mike Hart trying to sneak his way into the ring and kicks SW Steele in the head. And it never, ever ends. I'll be honest with you. It just does not seem to end, ever. The very moment that you feel like you have the Stray Cats down, they come right back. And a leg to the stomach and a hard right hand to the side of the head. Picks him up for a scoop slam, and is he going to running scoop slam, drives him down. And we got to cover 1, 2. And Jim Lewis, he lifted him up.
That might be the worst mistake he can make.
What a mistake they made. And look, come into the ring right now. I don't know what's going on here. What is this about? What is this about? The Roadhogs are at ringside. James Mahone's calling for the bell. The Roadhogs at ringside with a stab suplex off the ropes by Mike Hart on SW Steele. And they are working over everybody. They are working over everyone. I don't understand. What is this? What is this? And here come the Stray Cats back. And I'll tell you one thing right now. Folks, we have a wild melee in the ring, and over goes both the Roadhogs. And they are heading for high ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee's decision is a double disqualification.
We've got a... If you think that these guys won't fight, you've got another thought coming. Folks, I'm going to take you right into the... Right in... Folks, look out! Folks, I'll tell you. You okay? till they... Jim Lewis. I'll tell you one thing.
Decision is a double disqualification from outside interference for the Road Hog.
Ladies and gentlemen, you never ever know. You never ever know what's going to take place in Southern Championship Wrestling. JW, SW Steel, one heck of a match, I'll tell you that right now. I know it's not the way that either one of you teams wanted to end it. We're out of time, folks. Join us next week. Who knows what's going to happen then? The building may come down.
You're right. The building will come down if they come back out.
You got that? Are you okay, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you coming. Don't forget next Monday night, Monster Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have caught up back in the dressing room with Brody Ray Chase and Mike Hart, the Stray Cats. Gentlemen, I have never witnessed in my life, I don't think, a crazier situation than you guys had out front. First of all, are you all right?
Yeah, we're just fine, Bill. Let me tell you something. You think that was crazy? You wait till we get the Road Hogs or the Sweat Hogs or the Road Kill, whatever they are, back in the ring again. Because I'm going to tell you something. We mind our own business and we mind everybody else's business. But when you try to mind our business, you're out of business.
Mike Hart, this is the craziest situation I've ever seen.
Let me tell you something, Road Hogs. It's obvious you can't be first, but you can be next for the rest of your life. I got a lot of things to say tonight. Steel Brothers came out here and didn't really think you were any sweat off our back. But brothers, I want to tell you, fine bunch of athletes, you had a lot of respect in our book tonight.
Let me tell you something, Bill. When we came to the SCW, we came prepared for a fight. We came prepared to look people to stab us in the back, try to jump our back, and try to run us out. But we're still standing, Road Hogs. But I'm going to tell you something. Your time is coming. We had a change of heart tonight because I'm going to tell you something. When I went to the ring, I could care less about the fans. I could care less about you people on television. But when those people started chanting our name and the crowd got behind us, I got to admit, it touched me. It touched me deep inside. But I want to tell you something. Road Hogs, you touched me too. But you touched me a little different.
I tell you, the Steel Brothers are here. They just walked up, guys. If
Come
you
on
would,
in,
if you make your way this way, folks, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Well, these guys were out to do some serious, and forgive me turning my back for the lack of space. These guys were out here to do some damage and cripple some people tonight. These Road Hogs were. Again, I've never seen anything like it, JW.
The Road Hogs, they jump people from behind. Now, we had a good match going. We both were out there to win. But we were out there to win, not to put one another out of wrestling. We were doing what we had to do. The Road Hogs came out there and interfered with the match. The Stray Cats don't take care of them, we will.
Ladies and gentlemen, SW, first of all, it's good to see you standing here, as a matter of fact. I'll tell you, you guys really had it out tonight, and by the way it turned out, I don't think anything got said. I think you made some good friends and some good allies, looks like to me. But President Jim Lewis is in the building, and President Jim Lewis is here. Jim Lewis, I'll tell you, Southern Championship Wrestling is going to have to do some things about some of these things that are taking place. These people, and you saw yourself, you were out here, these people, and for those fans who might have just joined us, this is completely, we're back in the dressing room after the show. These people were using, even tried to break this man's head open with our backdrop. I mean, these people have gone crazy.
Bill, I walked back here for one reason and one reason only. And that was more or less to welcome the Stray Cats into the SCW. They were here with us last week, folks. I know y'all seen it at home. The matchup that we put them with tonight, I think was a good match. No reason for the Road Hogs to stick their 2 cents worth into it. I'm going to take this directly to the board of directors. First thing in the morning, Road Hogs, I'll guarantee you, as well as I'll guarantee Brody Ray Chase and Mike Hart right now, next time here at Wesley, they'll have that match with the Road Hogs.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it. And I'll tell you right now, that's all we have time for. Don't miss that.
I want to say one thing before you cut us off, Bill. Steele Brothers, I'll tell you something. You earned something tonight I don't give many people. You earned my respect. You're a great athlete, and you gave us a hell of a match. Thank you.
Fans, thank you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
We are ready to get underway. I am your host, Billy Mayhew, and I am waiting and looking for some company. I'm expecting someone. Oh my goodness. That might be him. That just might be him. Plug the ring light back up now. Plug the ring light back up now. Oh my God. Oh Lord, no. The werewolf, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's the best he's ever looked. What do you say? How about a big hand for the werewolf? Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you, we've got them all here tonight. We've got some witches and some, no, I won't say that word. We've got Batman and Robin. We've got Jason Voorhees. My God, we got the devil walking around here. I believe there's more than one of you around here tonight. It is great to see you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody out there is safe with the werewolf out there. As he makes his way toward the ring, I don't know whether I want to be in here with him or not. I might be ready to run. As you can see, I wore my mask tonight. I decided not to take it off. That's the only difference. Oh, Lord, I don't know. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, SCW President Jim Lewis as the werewolf. Now, what are you going to do? Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. Hey, wait a minute. Does this look familiar? Hey, what about that? What about that? Ladies and gentlemen, I give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Wesley and the crew of Wesley's at Cedar Lane Road, 1306. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tremendous card for you tonight. You're going to see El Diablo against the Russian Assassin. You're going to see Mad Max Miles against Cruiser Lewis, and the winner of this match tonight, Mr. Jim Lewis, I understand, will leave this ring area with the title belt.
That's right. The winner of this match tonight, Bill, will take the belt home. It's back there locked up in my briefcase. It will be brought out. So Cruiser's got his hands full, but at the same time, Bill Max is not going to just rule the roost.
No, he's neither one of these men are going to lay down and die. We've also got for you tonight, you will see the Stray Cats in, listen to this now, Listen to this now. Those of you that were here last week know what took place. You know what happened. We've had part of our backdrop turned over on Brody Chase. But they are going to face the Road Hogs tonight. Not only are they going to face the Road Hogs, but they are going to face them. There won't be any running tonight. There will be a lumberjack match right here tonight, and anybody leaving the ring area will be thrown back in. So that's going to be extremely exciting. You're also going to see the Freedom Fighter and Johnny Dollar as they take on, and you talk about Halloween, what better night to see a good nightmare butt kicking than Halloween as they take on the Nightmare and Mr. J.J. Justice. How about that? You're also going to see, don't forget, you're also going to see SW Steel against Jack Renegade in that challenge match, that special challenge match. And remember, you will see tonight for the tag team title right here, you will see the House of Pain, Rikki Regal and Mikki Free against the Desperado and Big Jake Mulligan. Jim Lewis, I'm going to get ready for my first interview.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Bill Mayhew a big hand. Really deep down, I think he wants to be a Desperado because he keeps looking my hair.
But doesn't everybody?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to be here. We're happy for you.
Huh?
We want you to tell you.
Yeah, turn the lights on.
Bring somebody with you when you come back. We'll be here, I think it's next Monday.
Okay.
We're out here to have a good time. We just want to remind you. With the wrestlers coming to and from the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Mayhew, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this? Yeah. Stand up and be seen. Are you ready for this? Yeah.
Somebody help him. Are you ready for this? Let's go. Yeah. Ladies and... How about a nice hand once again for the werewolf, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jim Lewis. I'm already getting hoarse myself. This is going to be some evening, one heck of an evening. Right now, I want to bring out and talk to you as the werewolf is harassing our fans. I just don't believe this. I want to bring out and talk to you right now and have talked to you and speak to you about what's on their mind. Two men that last week, I'll tell you, the Road Hogs made their way to ringside and did their best to interfere, as you all that were here know, in a tag team match between the Steel Brothers and the Stray Cats. And the Road Hogs wound up being the people that wound up tucking tail and running. But there'll be no running tonight in this lumberjack match with men stationed around the ring to throw anybody that wants to leave or tries to leave back in that ring. There will be a winner tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to you right now, they're quickly becoming one of the most popular teams in Southern Championship Wrestling. They are Brody Ray Chase and Mike the Dreamer Hart. They are the Stray Cats. Mike the Dreamer. Guys, if I could shake your hand, it's good to see you. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking because I know you guys are upset. Mike, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about that patch over your eye. I know there's some things that you want to say.
I'd like to start off with a
I hear
Let me
you.
tell you something, Hogs. What you did Saturday night was despicable.
That's right. That's right.
You damn right.
Yeah, you damn right. You tried to take one of the things that's most precious for me, and that's my sight. I've been running around for 36 hours now saying, oh, I got pink eye, oh, the dog scratched me, oh, this, that, and the other. But Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, after the match, we came and stopped for a cool drink at the Fast Fair. When Brody runs in, what do? They submarine me and try to put a cigarette out in my eye.
They did.
That's it. The Bucks
I can't believe that these people stoop to something like this, Brody Chase. I just can't.
You won't leave the building tonight. You want an ass whooping? I'm the man for it.
You got that, ladies and gentlemen, Brody Chase? I think Mike Hart summed it up pretty well, but I know you want your hands on these guys. They tried to maim you last week.
Bill, let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell all you people something you know you can believe in it. Things is fixing to get real ugly real fast.
Yeah.
Yes, you got that right, but it's going to get even worse. Roadhogs come out in the middle of a match, that's fine. But when you try to jump us at an establishment, put a cigarette out in brother's eye, try to cram it through his head to the back of his hair.
That's right.
You have made a serious mistake. And tonight it's a lumberjack match, and I hope you people don't expect to see a 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. Because what's going to happen is somebody's going to the hospital, and it's going to take 3 people to take them.
I got you.
And I'm going to tell you something. Anybody in the SCW that tries to help them or tries to hide, you're going with them.
You got that.
Lumberjacks or not. We're here to kick butt and take names, and we don't care if we get the names. So you ain't seen bad yet, but it's coming. Hold on to your chair, because if I see it, I'm taking it in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Roadhogs, one last little bit of food for thought. I got an eye out for you tonight, brother.
Brody Ray chasing Mike Hart. That's the Stray Cats. What a night we're going to see, ladies and gentlemen. There won't be any running tonight. I think the Roadhogs may get the rear end kicking that's been coming to them for some time. I'll tell you that right now. Or if I may use a term that the Desperado, God forgive me, used one time, the street pigs. They're going to get what they deserve. I think we're going to see that tonight. Let's go to the ring. President Jim Lewis for our first event of the evening.
Just mash play, and the tape sitting on top, just change it.
Okay. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring at this time. Wesley, can you hear me? Wesley, can you hear me? Wesley, can you hear me? Okay. Making his way to the ring at this time, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most hated men in Southern Championship Wrestling, the Russian Assassin. And referee Butch Davenport, as he gets scared. Butch Davenport's got a little scare of his own. And I'll tell you, El Diablo's ready to come to the ring. Safe! Safe! Safe, says President Jim Lewis. He's safe. El Diablo, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring area right now. Something you're not ever going to forget. Not very soon. President Jim Lewis has joined me at ringside. And I want to say that I believe you would have made one hell, if you pardon the expression, of a great National League umpire. Where's the... I think he'd have made a great National League umpire. I believe he was safe.
I believe he was too.
I believe he was too. Excited. You can't blame the man. I'll tell you, excited, very excited to get it, to very honored, I'm sure. I'm not sure the Russian Assassin is, but I'm sure El Diablo very honored to be the first match here at Monster Bash tonight. And he has been begging all week, the board of directors, to have this match, Jim Lewis, I'll tell you. With a couple of good right hands to the midsection. Picks up the Russian Assassin for a snap suplex, and over he goes. And I'll tell you, Jim Lewis, I have been extremely impressed in the last few weeks by this El Diablo for his size, a man of incredible strength for his size, a hard forearm. Off the ropes by El Diablo, and I'll tell you, the Russian Assassin, he's already looking the worse for wear. Count of 2, and only a count of 2.
Need Lewis.
Who does, Darryl?
Yeah, I mean, they need somebody to scoop up that water and see what happened to, what's his name? He slipped. Failed.
Just tell one of the people at Wesley's, I'll take care of it. Just tell.
All right.
Okay. In the corner, I'll tell you, it's hard to keep the Russian Assassin off a man. In the corner, El Diablo try, and now over an account of 1, 2, oh, and a slap kick to the head with the boots, and I'll tell you, the Russian Assassin just waiting on El Diablo.
They need Lewis back there.
Darryl needs you back in the back.
I don't know. It ain't Darren. It's going over there.
Okay, somebody needs you. Cowboy? Cowboy? Or wrestler? SWAT? SWAT's not back there, is it? Off the ropes and down across the midsection of El Diablo goes the Russian Assassin. And we have a cover, and Butch Davenport around 1, 2, count of 2, and a kick out. Russian Assassin not very happy with the count as he stomps away, and back up to the second rope goes the Russian Assassin. And down, and he catches the knee in the midsection, right in the abs. The El Diablo catches the Russian Assassin and trying to get his breath now, trying to get his wind back. Off the second, from the second rope, and he's just waiting and measuring the Russian Assassin, and a flying elbow, a flying forearm to the chest of the Russian Assassin, and down he goes. But I'll tell you, both these men right now are extremely tired and extremely worn. They are taking a pounding, and I'll tell you, El Diablo looks to have hurt his leg and hurt his knee, and the Russian Assassin is taking advantage of it. No doubt, right now in the middle of the ring, taking advantage of the hurt knee. He landed on that knee. And now kicking at the hamstrings of El Diablo is the Russian Assassin. A dangerous man, a man that has no regard for or respect for anyone in the ring. A cover, and we have a count of 2 only. And he pulls up El Diablo, and I'm not sure that that was a good thing to do. Not sure that that's going to be to the advantage of the Russian Assassin, as he continuously has had twice now El Diablo in a count of 2 and has not pinned him, but has pulled him up by the mask as he kicks away at the knee again. I'll tell you, the Russian Assassin, dangerous man in the ring. The knee and the hamstrings of El Diablo are hurting, I'll tell you. Doesn't look very good right now for El Diablo. The Russian Assassin is just maniacally and methodically. Leg drop across the throat of El Diablo. And here we have again a cover, and Davenport down 1, 2, and a count of 2, and he pulls him up again, Jim Lewis. He continuously has had his advantage and continuously has had an attempt at a pin and will not make the pin. As he continues to choke away. And a knee dropped across the chest. Count of 2 again, and once again, the Russian Assassin pulls El Diablo up. And we've got a small package roll up. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. It's over. It's over. It is over. Now the Russian Assassin complaining about the tights. Russian Assassin makes his way away from ringside. Thank goodness. How about a nice hand once again for El Diablo? Great win over the Russian Assassin to begin Monster Bash, and we're off and running. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring out and talk to, at this time, two guys that I'm not going to say that are the most out-of-control tag team in Southern Championship Wrestling, because in my personal opinion, these guys are in complete control tonight. I have a very strange feeling. I've had chills about this thing all day long. I can't wait to see it. They are out of control, but let's say it's a control type of out of control. They cannot wait until their match tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, they are Rikki Regal and Mikki Free. They are the House of Pain. Oh, look at here. I think we're ready to rumble. I think we're ready to rumble. House of Pain looks like they're ready to rope and ride to the Desperado stable tonight. I don't want to be hog-tied tonight. I got a feeling I know somebody that may get hog-tied tonight, Rikki Regal.
Whoa, Billy!
Yeah.
The House of Pain is most definitely in the house.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Mikki Free, I was just commenting, he looks like he's ready to rope, and you look like you're ready to ride the Desperado stable.
I'm ready to stomp a mud hole, you know what, walk it dry.
I heard that. How about it? Guys, I've never seen you guys so pumped in my life, either one of you. It is good to see you, first of all. I must say that I commend you guys. You talk about a tune-up in Abbeville Saturday night. You guys had a rough one, and you came out on top. You are ready and set, and like I say, I've never seen you guys more ready and more pumped.
That's just exactly right, Wild Billy. And everybody in the crew knows that when the House of Pain get ready to get down, it's really time to get down, huh?
Oh, yeah. Mikki, I gotta ask you. Do you like it? Do you like it? You don't like this at all, do you?
Well, Billy, you're looking mighty good on Halloween. You know, we out here doing a little bit of trick-or-treating right now.
I understand that.
But we ain't got nothing but a trick for the crew. Because when it comes time to get down, and we get in the middle of the square circle, don't let the fun fool you. We're focused. And everybody join in, because it's time to beat somebody up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rikki Regal and Mikki Free, the House of Pain. I have a feeling that the crew is going to get the treat tonight, and somebody else just may get the treat.
That's exactly right, Wild Billy. Let me tell you something. Halloween's all about tricks and treats.
That's right.
But tonight, it's going to be the House of Pain's treat and the Desperado trick.
Yeah. I don't think Halloween's going to be too much fun for the Desperado stable.
Ain't no candy in our bag, Wild Billy. All we got is one more butt kicking for them clowns from Texas. They in South Carolina, in the town that the House of Pain built. This is Greenville, baby. Let's get it on. My partner gonna set them up, and I'm gonna knock them down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rikki Regal and Mikki Free, the House of Pain. And they are ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cut my fucking head off.
Chop, odd job, whatever you call his name.
We're going to interview with,
Regal Renegade?
no, he's not here at all. That's gone.
As I say, I've never seen the House of Pain more focused than they are tonight. This has been a long time coming. And I know you as myself cannot wait to see this match. I know, let's not fool ourselves, folks. I know that the Desperado stable is focused. Although there have been some internal problems, and we're going to talk about that a little later too. But when you talk about those belts, there is nothing more precious to the Desperado stable, nothing whatsoever more precious to the Desperado stable than the World Tag-Team Championship belts. And of course, to their mentor and confidant, Dr. Johnny Love. We have a lot left in store for you tonight. We're just getting started. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got some grudges to talk about. We've got some problems to talk about. We've got a lot of wrestling to do. And right now,
I want to bring out to you two men that we saw last week, and I want to talk to them a little bit about. I don't know where to call them their known names, or maybe call them Javi Lopez and Ryan Klesko after last week. I saw a pretty good bat last week. Ladies and gentlemen, along with the beautiful Miss Liberty, this is Johnny Dollar and the Freedom Fighter. Along with a friend of his. I was just commenting. I don't know where to call. I don't know where to call you Freedom Fighter or Ryan Klesko. You swing a pretty mean bat, my friend.
Well, it don't matter what you call me, Bill, because you can call JJ Justice flat on his back when I got this board back.
That old song, you can call him gone.
He's out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't here last week, this young lady right here, and again, it's good to see you, and you're all smiles, and as well you should be, was approached by the Nightmare and JJ Justice, and I can't believe they had the audacity, let's use that word, to do that and ask you to join them and invite you to join them. And then again, they wanted to put their hands on you, but they got just a little bit of a surprise, Johnny Dollar.
Hey, just like I've always said, when you put me and Freedom Fighter together, we're going to create a whole lot of stormy weather. Let me tell you something. This man with his baseball bat, that's all it's going to take, baby.
That's it. Miss Liberty, I can't, as I say, I can't believe, number one, that these people would even ask you such a thing, you know, but you're out here with your guys tonight. You might have a few words. You're protected. You've got plenty of people surrounding you. You might have a few words you want to say to them.
Yeah, there is one thing I want to say. The last time JJ Justice and Nightmare got in my face and put their hands on me,
somebody got slapped.
Freedom Fighter had a surprise for them, and he will leave them laying on the ground one more time if they do it again.
And I found out something else, too. Miss Liberty's got a pretty good right hand.
Well, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Freedom Fighter, Johnny Dollar and Miss Liberty, and I think they're ready to go tonight against the Nightmare and J Justice. What a night we have in store for you.
Let's have a big hand, folks, for the Freedom Fighters. Johnny Dollar and Miss Liberty.
People that are extremely focused, ladies and gentlemen, and they are ready to go. I'll tell you, I've never seen them any more prepared. Anxious. Sitting on go. The Freedom Fighter and Johnny Dollar and Miss Liberty. This should be something to see right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as you hear the music.
Following matches for the SCW World Heavyweight Title.
You got to go get the belt. Where is it? I can back out.
When they get out here, I'm going to go get the belt. So after they get out here and get to the ring, I'm going to the back. I've got something to say to you. Let me have the mic. I'll play this up. Hey! Boo! Boo! I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you.
I don't think so.
I got a surprise for you.
Let's hear it.
Do you want a $5,000 fine? Do you want one? Do you want a 90-day suspension? Do you want $5,000 fine and a 90-day suspension?
Take care of this. What are you talking about?
Hand me the belt right now. It goes on the table. It goes to the winner of this match. The board of directors has decided this. Who is the champion?
Cruiser Lewis is the champion.
He ain't nothing.
Yes, he is.
He ain't never been nothing.
Hand me the belt
He
right
ain't
now.
never been
Hand me
nothing.
the belt right
He
now.
never will be nothing.
Butch Davenport's going to start a 10 count. I want Max Miles right here, and I want the belt in my hand right now. Right now. I want it right now. Max Miles, Butch Davenport is going to start a 10 count. I want the belt in my hand right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
Right here's where it's at, and right here's where
Right now. There you go. You win this match, you can have it back. You win this match, you can have it back. You come get it if you want it. Jim Lewis, Halloween is full of surprises, I tell you. This is one night I did not intend to be intimidated, I'll tell you that right now. You told me to get that belt, bring it to ringside. I'm glad I can't see this man's eyes. He's scaring me looking coming this way. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Just leave it there. You'll get it back, my friend. You beat this man. Just leave it there. Okay? Please. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble, Cruiser. Leave it there.
The gentleman says here from everywhere. Miles. At ringside with him tonight is the Doctor of Love, Mr. Johnny Love. His opponent for this evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Hell's Kingdom, Kentucky, he is the current SCW World Heavyweight Title holder, Mr. Cruiser Lewis. This is a work flow. Got a 20-minute time limit.
As referee Butch Davenport readies and checks both men, and I'll tell you, these guys are mad and they're ready to go at it right now. And we are ready for the bell, Jim Lewis. If he can keep these guys separated long enough to even get the match started. My daddy, Jim Lewis, taught me how to ring that bell.
You're doing it with authority too, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is for the world title right now. Mad Max Miles. Cruiser Lewis elbow and collar lockup, and you won't see many wrestling moves as Cruiser Lewis powers Mad Max Miles back into the corner. What a night we've got, Monster Bash, and we've got a clean break, and that's hard to believe. And now Mad Max Miles claiming that he pulled. What hair is there to pull on Mad Max Miles? Where would you pull it from? I'll tell you right now, Dr. Johnny Love and Mad Max Miles have their hands full tonight. There will be a winner tonight in this match. There will be a winner. And now, Cruiser Lewis again makes a clean break. And again, Mad Max Miles complaining to the referee. And all he's doing is infuriating Cruiser Lewis. There is no way, ladies and gentlemen, there is no way that these guys can possibly know what they're doing. They are doing nothing but infuriating and making mad Cruiser Lewis. I'll tell you, it is dangerous to infuriate. It is dangerous to set off a bomb. It's dangerous to make a madman angry. And that's all Mad Max and Johnny Love is accomplishing right now. Let's give the devil his dues, but we must say that Dr. Johnny Love looking very dapper this evening in his Playboy outfit. And I'll tell you, Mad Max Miles leaning on Cruiser Lewis into the ropes, and we've got a clean break again. I cannot believe this. We have another clean break. We've got another clean break. The two wrestlers circle each other in the ring. Nice leg drop by Mad Max Miles as he applies pressure to the back of the leg. Pulls Cruiser Lewis up, and I'll tell you, whips him into the rope, and off he comes. And a knee to the abs that turns Cruiser Lewis a complete somersault, and he is hurting. I'll tell you right now, Mad Max Miles did not come to play tonight. He came to fight. Stomping away at Cruiser Lewis. And I hate to keep reiterating myself, folks, but I'll tell you, knee to the midsection again. And another by Mad Max Miles, and he is down. Cruiser Lewis now down on the ring apron, and Johnny Love is awfully close to Cruiser Lewis, and a chain to the back of the head by Dr. Johnny Love. And I cannot believe some of the things this man would stoop to. While Mad Max Miles distracts the referee, Dr. Johnny Love takes it out, takes his frustrations from before the match out on Cruiser Lewis, and down again, and Johnny Love kicking and stomping now at Cruiser Lewis, while Mad Max Miles continues to distract the referee. And again, the cane used on the back of Cruiser Lewis. As I was about to say, fans, I hate to reiterate and keep repeating myself, but it's very difficult to fight two men, although as Cruiser Lewis comes this way, circles the ring after Johnny Love, he looks like he's ready to fight two men. But Mad Max Miles, the distractor, Johnny Love, always the distractor, always. Again, using the cane, and again to the side, the cane. To the rib section, 3 times the cane. And I'll tell you, Cruiser Lewis has just about had enough. Mad Max Miles kicking Cruiser Lewis and stomping him. From the ring apron onto the floor. How can you fight two men? How can you fight two men? How can you defend yourself against two men? And how can you can't blame Butch Davenport. How can the referee have 4 eyes? How in the world can you fight two men? Johnny Love trying to distract Cruiser Lewis. Here he comes again, and I'll tell you, he's getting awfully close to Dr. Johnny Love. And all this is doing is keeping Cruiser Lewis distracted, and he runs head on into Mad Max Miles, and down goes Miles, and a choke, a blatant choke. And at this point, you cannot blame Cruiser Lewis. You can't blame Cruiser Lewis. The Desperado has come to ringside. And he's talking now with Johnny Love. Cruiser Lewis with a hard forearm to the chest of Mad Max Miles. Flying forearm, and Mad Max Miles is down, and he's not getting up quickly. Now he comes up with a hard right hand to the midsection, and the Desperado and Johnny Love seem to be having problems. They seem to be having troubles of their own. Knee to the face of Cruiser Lewis, and Mad Max Miles down blatantly with the elbow and the forearm across the neck of Cruiser Lewis as Johnny Love, Dr. Johnny Love and Desperado continue to talk. And I'm wondering right now, as Mad Max Miles continues to work on Cruiser Lewis, is the Desperado out here to help or to hinder? he seems to be distracting Dr. Johnny Love right now, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. We've got a roll up. 1, 2, 3. We've got it. We've got it. We've got a champion. We've got a champion. We have our champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your match.
This is yours. This is yours. Well, well, trick or treat. You got something to say? Come on, ringside area. Come over here to the interview area. Come over here. We'll let you talk. Come on, we'll let you talk. Well, Mad Max Miles, you're not going to leave here with a belt tonight.
Well, Bill Mayhew, you know just as well as I do, SCW is what's the reason behind every bit of this.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Johnny Love, let me ask you a question. What's the problem here? What's the problem here? I thought your man was going to walk out with a belt tonight.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't understand what's going on. He wasn't supposed to be out here, for one thing. You didn't see him out here. I can take care of business. He can take care of business. And we didn't need neither one. And here he is, over here distracting the other man.
Pardon my saying so, but it's the first damn time.
Hey, I'm out here to distract. He's not. That's my
Well, at least you finally admit it.
like nobody stepping in my job. You understand?
Why don't you ask him what his deal is?
Desperado, you have anything you'd like to say, sir?
Hey, I know it's Halloween.
Are you having problems with your partner?
Ain't no problem.
Okay.
I appointed you over the stable. I started the stables. I am the stables.
Don't you forget.
I put you in the stables. I put you where you're at today. Don't forget it. I know how to take care of business. He's man enough to handle it. He's man enough to handle it. We don't like the way you're doing things. Bottom line.
Wait a minute.
Mulligan, that's just his opinion.
Is he saying we don't like the way?
I ain't talking about, he ain't talking for me.
You're not talking for these two, are you?
Is he speaking for you? Is he speaking for you?
If there's a problem with the stable, I guarantee you it will be settled before we leave here tonight.
That sounds like awfully strong words. That almost sounds like a threat, Johnny Love.
First of all, while I'm here and while the Desperado's here, I want to know, are we ready to defend the titles tonight?
I think this man's always ready to wrestle.
I'm ready to defend the titles, but we're going to do it my way and my way only.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Desperado, Mad Max Miles, Big Jake Mulligan, and the Doctor of Love, the Love Connection, Dr. Johnny Love.
I always heard you like flowers. Flowers. On your head.
Flowers. Well, I'm not the one that got picked tonight, I can tell you that. Well, now have a confirmed SCW World Heavyweight Champion in Mr. Cruiser Lewis. And he leaves tonight with the belt. We are ready for our next match of the evening, and hang on to your chairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, special referee for this match is Miss Rhonda.
than Halloween, Jim Lewis, for what we're about to see. I don't care how good you look, you disgust me. Hello, Brat. Hello, Brat. You're going to get your tail beat tonight, son.
From Anchorage, Alaska, Mr. J. Justice. His partner for this evening is from Elm Street. This is the Nightmare.
Well, as the Nightmare and J.J. Justice have been introduced, and to the disdain of not only myself and Jim Lewis, but of the fans, and I'll tell you. And fans, let me just say that we have some tremendous fans tonight. We have a full house, and they are having a ball. Those of you who are not here, you are missing a time, and guess what? Here comes the baseball team. Johnny Dollar and the Freedom Fighter have hit the ring, and J.J. Justice and the Nightmare have hit the high road. Miss Liberty's out here with them, by the way.
Their opponents for this evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Dallas, Texas, Mr. Johnny Dollar. Their partner for this evening, from Fort Bragg, North Carolina, this is the Freedom Fighter. Coming near to the ring is the lovely Miss Liberty. This is a one fall with a 30-minute time limit.
And I cannot believe that the Nightmare and J.J. Justice are continuing to beg Miss Liberty to come over to their side. And here comes the Freedom Fighter with that crafted 2x4 that he's got, that carved 2x4 into almost into a bat. I'll tell you right now, folks, if we ever get this one started, this is going to be a war. This is going to be a war, folks. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you, I hate to see trash like this. I'm sorry, folks. I know I'm supposed to be impartial. Rhonda Winterhawk. Yeah, that's... I guess that's Jason Winterhawk's sister, ladies and gentlemen. Rhonda Winterhawk motions for the bell. We're ready to get underway. Johnny Dollar and the Nightmare will start it off. Nightmare, and Johnny Dollar whips him into the ropes, and out comes the Nightmare, and he reversed the shoulder block on Johnny Dollar, but Johnny Dollar takes him with an arm drag over, and I'll tell you, Johnny Dollar, and he picks him up for a scoop slam, and over goes the Nightmare, and Johnny Dollar is on fire. Again, a good arm drag, beautiful arm drag, and the Nightmare and J.J. Justice again take to the low ground. What a match we have already. Sorry. As the Nightmare and J.J. Justice roam around ringside, can't have a match, folks, if you can't keep these people in the ring. I'll tell you that right now. Johnny Dollar and the Nightmare elbow and collar lock up, and a knee to the midsection by the Nightmare, and a hard right hand to the side of the face. A whip off the ropes, and a hard forearm to the chest of Johnny Dollar, and down goes Dollar. The Nightmare twists the arm and puts pressure on the arm of Johnny Dollar in the middle of the ring, and I'll tell you, he'll do everything in his power to break that arm. He'll do everything in his power to cripple that man. And he twists around again on the arm, continuing to put pressure on the arm, and Dollar now reverses it. And a rake to the eyes by the Nightmare. And in comes J.J. Justice, and his arm dragged very quickly, and he's in the wrong corner, and the Freedom Fighter getting his own brother out there, taking it to him in the corner. He's in the wrong corner now. And look, and now things are a little bit reversed now. Things are just a bit reversed as Johnny Dollar and the Freedom Fighter have J.J. Justice in their corner, and they're having their way with him, Jim Lewis. Hard shoulder blocks to the abs of J.J. Justice, and I'll tell you,